Going on, guys? So today I just want to talk about the art of detachment and how to practice detachment and different ways to look at it. And I've also got a story to tell regarding detachment as well. So about this time last year, I was seeing a woman, and she was my first baddie, if you will. She was, I started improving my looks, I started improving my physique, and she was my first baddie, if you want to call it that, or what I thought was my first back then. So I started seeing her, and it was going well, and she went absolutely insane. And not insane in the sense, in a psychopathic sense, just sort of, I think she could sense that I didn't have options. So she manipulated that scenario and she used it to her advantage. And looking back, I played right into her hands. I was messaging her, and I was so scared to lose this woman, because I could see her sort of slipping through my fingers. And it all came to a head one night. She was out with her friends, and I was out, and this is before I stopped drinking. And I was really drunk, and I got jealous that she was talking to another man. It was all a bit full on, but she disrespected me. She called me names, and she disrespected me a few times, and because I was so scared to let go, I let it slide. So it all came to a head when we blocked each other. She blocked me, and eventually I blocked her. But my point about this is, yesterday I was on the calisthenics park. Now there's a gym which I use, and in nice weather I use the calisthenics park, which is outside of the gym. It's part of the gym. People take their children to this calisthenics park as well, just for something to do. It's sort of like I think they see it as a park for children as well, but it isn't really. And she was there with her son, and it was quite cute. She was helping him do pull-ups and stuff. But she's seen me, so bear in mind I haven't spoke to her for about 8 months. She's seen me there, and I went to the other side of the park, a good 20 metres away. I had my headphones in, and I just got on with my workout, my pull-ups. And I could see her eyeballing me. I seen her looking at us, and she was just sort of weighing up the situation. Now, she came over, and I could have sworn she said something, but I had my headphones in, and I didn't bother taking them out, and I just continued doing whatever I was doing. She came over with a child, and I'm sure she said something, but you can tell by someone's body language when they say something or not. She was basically making sure she got my attention. But here's the thing, here's what I'm getting at here. I just didn't care. I felt nothing. I literally felt like she did not exist. And that isn't from a place of hatred, love, desire. I felt no emotion at all. I literally felt like she wasn't even there. Now, the point about this is, what I'm trying to get at here is, if that was a few months ago, well, sorry, 8 months ago, or whenever it was we fell out, so to speak, I'd have said something, and maybe tried to, I'm a man at the end of the day, so I'd have maybe tried to try and win her back over, but what you find is, as enough time passes, if you fill that time with nourishment for your soul and your body and your mind, and fill it with things to do, you simply stop caring. And so the art of detachment is to try not to detach. Just try and nothing the situation. Don't block. If it's a woman that you try to detach from, don't block her. Don't message her. Just nothing the situation, and spend your days doing something. Immerse yourself in the work, in whatever job you've got going on. When you get home, go to the gym, start cooking, making this, speak to other women. I found yesterday that I was quite shocked with myself as to how much I didn't care. I just didn't. Nothing was happening. And that also comes from a place of abundance as well, guys. If at the time when I was talking to her, she was my only option. But I've had so many. I've had so many experiences with women since that. It's just water off a duck's back. And you will find that, guys, if you're seeing a woman and it's all going good, and then all of a sudden nothing, don't ever trip yourselves up. Don't ever get in a hole, because your time will come. The time's going to pass anyway. Don't try and detach from a place of, I'm not going to speak to her. I'm not going to speak to her. See how she likes it. I'm gonna do this, and let's make her jealous, and let's make her wonder what's going on. Nothing the situation. Imagine that you and that woman never met. Just imagine you've never met, and be grateful for the experiences that you had. As bad as it sounds, because women will disrespect you, guys. Women, if they find out that they are your only option, they are going to manipulate the fuck out of you. I'm sorry, that's just a brutal fact. And I don't even know if they know that they're doing it. It's hardwired within them to get what they want out of the situation. Once they find out they are your only option, they're going to think to themselves, right, I've got the upper hand here. I can disrespect this man because he's got no other options. And that's exactly what happened to me. But I chose to get on with my life. I chose to fulfill myself with holidays, distractions. Not so much distractions, because that means that you need something to be distracted from. But holidays, gym, goals, even speaking to other women, getting yourself back out there. It all comes full circle, guys. And yesterday, if someone had told me, or you're going to see her, if someone had told me 8 months ago, or whenever it was, 8-9 months ago, if someone had told me, you're going to see her in the summer, and she's going to vain for your attention, she's going to say, and she's going to do this, I would think, yeah, I hope she does, and I'd have thought one of two things. I'd have thought, yeah, I'm going to get my own back, and I'll tell her to do one. Or I'll have thought, yeah, I hope that happens. I'll have simped. I hope that happens, and I hope we can reconcile, whatever it's called. I hope we can reignite the fire. But you'll find, guys, that when that time comes, it's happened to me a few times. I've seen girls in the past in town that I've been with that have also disrespected me way years ago, and I see them now, and they give me a look, and they give me a piercing look, but it's not one of disgust. It's one because they're pushing prams and their life hasn't gone quite the way that they're with the scumbag boyfriends, and they give me this piercing look, and it's a look as if to say, you've got the upper hand now. But I don't long for those moments, guys. I nothing those moments. I don't hate it, I don't love it. I'm just getting on with life. You could have the number one, what you think is, she's a stunner, and she's this, that, and the other, and then as time passes, after she's disrespected you, and she feels like she has sacked you off, as time passes, you come to realise that this was nothing. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't hate it, I don't love it, I just nothing it. So I guess what I'm trying to say, guys, is don't fulfill your days chasing women or where you at, what you up to. I know you're seeing someone else and text messages. Just, if you get the hint that she's disrespecting you, get in there first, sack her off and detach. But you don't need to tell yourself that you're going to detach. You're going to detach by sacking her off. Don't block her, don't anything her, don't even message her back. If she's disrespecting you, nothing it. And as time passes, if you fulfill that time with nourishment for your mind and body and soul, as time passes, I'm going to say you'll have your day, but you won't. You might think you'll have your day, you'll nothing it, and you'll just get on with your life. Catch you on the next one.